Jesus. Okay. Hey y'all. Welcome to Who All Coming, the Kinfolk Podcast. I'm Aronda Sasha and we got Jay Monet. Hey.
Hey,
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a terrible I won't say it's a terrible drink. It's it's not good, but it's in my glass, so I'm gonna drink it. So anyways, girl,
hmm
how many stars for the week?
go ahead and go first, ma'am.
Um, you know what? I'm gonna give my week a solid 2.5. It definitely after the vacation and
Hmm.
the same things that were annoying before the vacation that were just making me like ugh, are still kind of just
Still annoying.
yeah. Um, but
Hmm.
I will say that because I had that break to get away and just be an adult, just being a human being and stuff, whatever. I've had, several chances to just kind of breathe and stuff, whatever. Now I'm actually kind of like sifting through it and I'm actually able to articulate what about the mess is causing me so much strife and chaos. So I'm actually able to start untangling the mess. So 2.5. Next week may be better. You?
We're back into negative territory. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We'll do -1.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no. That week sucked ass. It sucked ass, it sucked balls. It was just sucked.
Okay. All right. Didn't
Sucked.
even have a warm mouth, huh? Okay.
Sucked. But I don't know. It's time to move around at my job. I already know. So I'll be looking for places, hiring.
Yeah.
But between work and then this whole band thing,
The band lifestyle.
well
It takes a
no,
toll on you.
well no, because they go to away games every Friday or most Fridays. The games end at 11 o'clock at night. So if it's an away game, they gotta travel back to the school. They were in Tyler, Texas last week. This is the
That
first
part.
home game that they had in 3 weeks. Mind you, they went to Houston the second game of the season.
That's crazy to me.
So I'm
That is
like,
crazy to me.
yeah, but I'm like, our school district only has two schools, so two high schools. So they have to travel and get worked in on other schools, like whatever. So I'm like, okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. Y'all can't play artists in a GP. I'm just saying.
For real. For real.
But yeah, so with that, the game at 11, she ain't making it home till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we work weekends, so that means that we going to work 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning the next day. So it's just one of those reasons but it's like I'm not, and that's not even that's the bare minimum of parent band parenting, because that's just
Mm-hmm.
picking your child up. And then
Right.
when they get to the school at 2 o'clock, why the fuck the director want to have a 30-minute meeting? It is 2 a.m.
Right. You ain't sleepy? You ain't sleepy?
Bitch,
You ain't tired?
watch game footage on Monday, okay?
They don't watch gaming footage.
Baby,
I
I
mean,
don't
they
care.
may watch,
I
you
don't
know.
know what I don't know or care at 2 o'clock in the morning. When she's like, oh, we just made it back to the school. I'm thinking, okay, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15.
I
30
told
minutes
you.
later. Nah, nah,
Yeah.
fuck that shit.
Hey y'all. Welcome to Who All Coming the Kinfolk Podcast. And up front, tonight's episode is brought to you by Zero Plan. Okay? We didn't outline a thing, so grab your drink, buckle up, because what you see is definitely what you get. Okay, girl. So, I mean, right off rip, we already know the first thing we can answer is how many stars for the week?
You go first.
You know what? I must say it's a solid two. A solid two. I'm still married and I'm still employed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's been a challenging week mentally for me. And actually work-wise too. You ever have a work betrayal that you weren't expecting that, but you should have been? Like it's not out of the realm
You
of
remember He Who Must Not
possibility.
Be Named? Yeah.
Kind of,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes. I
Mm-hmm.
had one of
Mm-hmm.
those moments, and girl, I was heated. But you know how I am. You know how I am. I was like, you know what? I need to speak with you. The next day, I was like, I need to speak with you. And they were like, yeah, sure, what's up? And I said, no, we need a room. So we went to the room. We went to the room. I said, this won't take long. No need to book anything on the calendar. We just need to have a conversation. And so
Girl,
we
how you
get
know?
in there and we proceed to have the conversation where I'm like, what happened? We had a conversation beforehand. I went to go grab something to eat. When I came back, this was the situation. Can you fill in the gap? You know? Um, and I knew it was bad because you know how my face is. You know how my face is. So apparently when I asked for that meeting, that conversation, my other coworkers saw my face and they were like,
Mm.
she about to cuss him out. So one of them asked me today, he was like, did you cuss so and so out? I was like, this close, this close.
Gotta keep it
But no,
professional.
we
Gotta
didn't.
keep it professional.
Right, right, because I still need my jaw. I still need my jaw. But needless to say, with that being aside, you know, that happened last week. I'm trying to be adult about it, you know, so I'm trying to let it slide, but I'm a Capricorn. I ain't forget, you know. So, but I need my paper. So, we working on it. And at home, I don't know. My mind ain't been right, you know. And then we did memorial for mom, and I'm like, okay, that was cute. It was sweet, you know, whatever. But so yeah, that's where I'm at. How about you, sis? Hmm.
I'm gonna do two. Yeah. I'm gonna do 2.5.
Okay, okay,
I did
okay.
find a nail tech out here, so yay.
Ooh, yeah, that is definitely a positive. Definitely
Yeah,
a
yeah.
positive.
But I'm gonna say 2.5 because you know what? Yeah, my car
I feel like that is
died.
very valid.
Yeah. As I left the nail shop, my car died. I was like, okay, you couldn't have waited till like before I went to the nail shop. That way I would have saved the money for my nails and put it into my car. But no.
But you needed the nails to be done though. You needed that though. Because
Hmm.
that we gotta find the little win. We gotta find the little win.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so did that. The musical, the jury's still out for me on that one. It was just it was a beautiful musical. It just was a very emotional musical. You know what I'm saying?
I think the problem when people try to have like a tribute or something, whatever, be be sure that everybody is ready to do a tribute because I wasn't ready to do a tribute because a tribute for someone that you wasn't ready to be doing a tribute for stirs up all kinds of emotions. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I understand
Hmm.
it's sweet and I understand maybe you needed that. Maybe you were at that point, but
Hmm.
I was not.
Wasn't ready. Not
So,
ready.
yeah, yeah. Other than that, it was cute.
Yeah,
I'm
so I mean,
yep. That I'm gonna leave it at that. Hey y'all. Welcome to Who All Coming to Kinfolk podcast, okay? And tonight we're gonna be talking about doing too much, okay? So what counts as doing too much, okay? So we're gonna keep it, you know, real. We're gonna keep it a little bit spicy, you know. But depending on who you ask, is it confident? Is it crazy? Or is it a cry for help? So before we get into that, y'all know the first question of the night. How many stars for the week? Oh,
BJ, you first.
Okay.
she said, hold it, hold it. Yeah, okay.
BJ, you first. I'm gonna take a shot for you for your week, just in case.
My week is it. It was okay.
Should I
Okay.
take another?
It was
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna
Right. Do I need to?
say. Oh shoot, I didn't even connect my headphones. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't hang out it with
She was
Whisper.
like,
Hold
"Why
on,
are they so muffled?"
I know, right?
girl.
Why?
At this point, shit, I need me a drink too. I'm sitting up here watching y'all drink, trying to be good and shit.
Girl, be good.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I need a damn. It is still not connected. Hold up.
BJ, look
Girl.
There
away.
we go.
Look away.
Right. Look
No,
away.
damn, y'all done took like 18 shots already.
No, don't do that. No, and
So
you know
okay.
what? Be glad you was not with us last week because, baby, I barely remember last week's episode. Hoping
Oh,
to get
I was
folk out
sober
there
Girl,
because
last week.
dang.
Side note.
I was hella
I was
not.
I was like, girl, drink some water. Drink some water. Let me see you drink some water.
No, no.
Not this
That's
week.
so funny.
I was, look, Kinfolk, when y'all see that episode, don't judge me too harshly, okay? All right.
Now I want to go get me a drink.
Girl, no. No, come on. How was your week?
Okay, so my week was it was good with the exception of one thing.
Okay.
It was and actually it was really good last week. I mean, you know, it be having its ups and downs like curveballs and shit, but it was one thing in particular that just really like had me pissed. Yeah, I try my best not to get pissed off no more because it's like I just don't. I get mad or whatever, but pissed off to where you mad for like hours.
Hmm.
That happened last week. So I was off Friday
Okay.
and I set out my schedule while I was at home. So I was working from home or whatever. And so this girl, she calls me. The same girl that calls me, like she calls me all the time. Like whenever I'm not at work, feels the need to call me for some reason. It's so weird. I don't know. It's
Ooh.
like I
Would
don't
you like me or
deserve a day
something?
off or something. I don't know what it is. So she called me that morning when I was releasing the schedule, and I didn't answer the phone because I've gotten to that point with her. She calls me so much that I say, I'm gonna start answering the phone because she don't be wanting nothing. Like I'm off work. Like why are you calling me? So
We're
anyway,
not actually friends.
and I
Yeah,
think we forget that, right? So
they
anyway,
do. They do.
yeah, they do. So she texted me back and was asking me a question, and I was like, this bitch really called me for this shit anyway. That's the reason why I answered the phone. So she called me a little bit later, and again, I did not answer the phone because you don't want nothing. But anyway, she texted me and she was like, hey, some supplies came. They need to go in the refrigerator. And I was like, okay, so now I called her back. So I called her back and I just told her what to do. Take them out the package, write the date on them, go put them in the refrigerator in the lab. Shit, I guess I can try to figure it out.
Ugh.
My kindergartner is writing his date on his paper. And I mean, you mean to tell me that you can't like,
Right.
and so
'Cause I'm
I
finna say they
so I
start that
said to
young.
her,
Yeah.
right. So I'm like, well, I'm letting you know right now, I'm not coming in just to put some items in the refrigerator. Like I'm not going to do that. So anyway, um, the other guy that was working with her, he says, well, I tried to go down there. The guy was being rude to me. I was like, cool, whatever. Um, so I text back a few hours later because I was pissed because I was like, I asked her to do it, not you. Anyway, as long as it
Mm-hmm.
gets down there, I don't really care. So anyway, she says, I no, I called her back later after I asked him was the stuff in the refrigerator. He sent me a picture of all the boxes still lined up.
Mm-mm.
It needs to be in the refrigerator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I then called her. She didn't answer the phone. So now this bitch being petty. Okay. So I
She
then
got
Fuck
go
you.
it.
into a group message. I go into a group message with both of them, and I proceed to say, um, I need such and such to put the items in the refrigerator. So she then says, I haven't been trained on how to do that. I'm not
What?
going to do it. Plus, he went down there and the guy was rude to him. Mind you, you've been at that job for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that you can't figure out how to put a date on something and you've been a therapist longer than I have. So you mean to tell me that you can't figure this out?
Right.
Anyway, I gave both of them choice words So in
Oh,
anyway, it ended up getting put in the refrigerator because of my lingo. The other guy that works there, he's PRN, but he's a manager. So when he seen how I was texting, he said, "Oh, let me put this shit in the refrigerator." So he ended up doing it.
So she didn't even
He
do
ended
it.
up doing it. Nope, no, she didn't. I can't wait
and
till
that's only because
Thursday.
he was reading between the lines.
He's like,
That
let
part.
me.
Yeah,
Right.
that part. So she proceeds to call my ex boss on me.
Yeah.
He still works there, PRN, but he's under me.
Yeah.
She proceeds to call him on me. He then, because me and him cool, I guess people fail to realize that me and him are still cool. Like, we're cool. I was his supervisor, he was my boss, and they just turned, I'm his boss, and we're still cool. Like, no bad blood between us. He turns around and he sends me a message. The message, and I hope she doesn't see this. I don't give a fuck. She gonna see it on Thursday when she gets into that office. Was a
Well,
picture of her sleep. Was a picture of her sleep, and he said you need to get rid of her.
Oh,
She is mad. She called me because you wouldn't go up there and hold her hand, and that's exactly what he said. So you being petty. Not only that, you're being insubordinate.
mm-hmm.
You're failing to follow directions, and I can't wait to see your ass on Thursday.
mm-hmm.
I'll give my weeks as oh, you back? Can you talk? You on mute? You can't talk? Oh, I understand how that go. That was mine knocking on my door. And not you're 9. Why are you bugging me?
Girl, please. I'm gonna have somebody come in this door in just a minute. I already know.
Hmm.
'Cause it's what do they call it? We're on fall break.
The fuck is
Already?
that? How
These
long
kids
is
are out of
that?
school for a week.
You talking about from school? They just got in school last month.
2 months ago.
So they're
We're
gonna
on
have
a
a fall
fall.
break, they're gonna have a
We're
winter
on a
break,
fall break.
they're gonna have spring break, and then they're
Hold
gonna
on,
be
hold
out for
on,
summer.
hold on. You missed Thanksgiving break.
Oh, you sure
It's
did.
like two.
Yep.
It's like two fall breaks. We're having like two fall breaks, and then Thanksgiving is like in a month,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't wanna be a teacher, just say that.
and then
Cause
Christmas
that's what
is a
that's
month after
giving.
Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. Cause that's what it's
Baby.
giving. It's giving that you don't want to be a teacher no more, and you just
Yeah,
didn't want to let me know.
They need
yeah.
staff
At this
development
point,
days.
Staff development week.
you got to hold somebody to develop that staff. Okay, do it on your time, not mine.
Look,
So
all I
we
can tell
just
y'all
closed
is it's
that.
bullshit. Mine are out from Friday until they go back on Wednesday. So they have a 5-day break.
Yeah,
So
For no
they
reason.
already my
yeah.
motherfucking name. Because I
For
mean,
no reason.
if I had not been on vacation, we'd have been kind of fucked because they have the break, but band ain't got. First of all, band is some bullshit. I did not. If it don't calm down after football season,
Oh, it will.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to
Hmm.
do this because her UIL every other Saturday. Well, every other Saturday is a competition, and then they go in at like 7 o'clock, and then they get out at maybe 11 p.m. 11 p.m. If they don't place, they might get out around 4 or 5 p.m. But the fuck? So that's all day on Saturday. So they only have
Mm.
Sunday off, and then Wednesday they don't have anything after school unless they have a competition or whatever they get ready for. So every other Wednesday they gotta go. So I'm trying to really figure out what she's supposed to be doing because you have no time for nothing else.
Right. No
Absolutely no
time for
time.
nothing else. And also, she's not responsible for her transportation.
Girl. And then he don't give the times. He don't give the times. Because you know what? He was like, oh, it's TBA. Okay, I
To be
understand.
the,
I understand that. But I'm like, so you tell us the night before, so we can't make any other arrangements. And I'm like, okay, if I didn't work, then sure I could be up there. I could you want me to be a prop parent? Sure, I'll do that. But bitch, with my whole heart. And then Scotty had to go to work on last Saturday. So it's supposed to end at 12 and then they load up or whatever at 1. He go to work at 12. So he met her. He was like, "Hey, you need to be outside at 12 o'clock so I can drop you off at the house and go to work because I was already at work. Do you know that the band director was like, no? And I was like, he told Jalea no, so she didn't come out. And I'm like, girl, that's the quickest way to get you and that band director fucked up. Don't play with me.
Right.
Cause are y'all
Because I
giving
would have
rides
promptly put that
home?
car in
No.
park and would what you said what? You said
Because they
what?
said it ended at 12, so I'm like, okay, ain't no big deal. That's fine. 12:15, he'll be on his way. No, she anyway. But yeah, last week
So
was
what time did she actually
bullshit.
end up coming out?
Huh?
What
She
time did
didn't
she
come.
actually end
She
up?
didn't come out till like 12:15, and that's after we called multiple times. But I had the band director's number because she broke her phone last week. So he been text. Well, she been texting me from his phone. Hey mom, this is what time we get out. We back in school, whatever. So I politely text him, hey, can you send her outside? Her dad is waiting. No response, but I asked what outside. I don't give a fuck. Now
Mhm.
next year, well, going forward, I'm gonna try and have Fridays and Saturdays off so I could do the Friday Saturday situation. But they're still banned every day, every other
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't realize it was that much of a commitment. I really didn't. And then they're like, "Oh, can everybody bring their iron so we can go press the uniform and stuff?" And I'm like, "So that
Hold
money that
up.
y'all got, y'all can't get no irons. Y'all not gonna use irons or presses or whatever because they want to
Oh
press. They got
wow.
UIL competition tomorrow on her
Mm.
birthday, so she'll be gone the morning, and then I think she'll be back around 4. I don't know. But again, we're on vacation, so we're like, okay, cool. We just be at home waiting for you because we can't do shit until you get there. Because God forbid you have to wait at that school because y'all bus is delayed or whatever, and the director didn't say nothing. But it's fine. It's cool. Fine. But yeah, other than that,
Yeah.
I'm on vacation this week, so I'm having a good. I mean, having a good week so far. I've had a lot accomplished. The end of the vacation is what I put on relaxing the most. But so far we've been pretty busy. Pretty busy. A lot of band. Hmm. Hmm. So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3.
I mean, you didn't even do what you do this weekend. You didn't even.
Oh, we went to Hibachi for Jalea and Talia's birthday.
Okay.
Oh.
We did the little sake thing
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's a birthday thing. So they was like, "Well, we can't give it to them." So then I was like, "I volunteer. It's vodka. Y'all
Right.
already know."
All right. A volunteer's tribute.
But I mean, it's a 3. I mean, it was really the hibachi experience was really good. We did go to the first hibachi place I went to. I don't know if I told y'all I walked out of it because it
Yeah,
was
you
like they
did.
were very racist. They was very like just
Where was it at?
it's in Burleson, but
Oh, okay.
they're both in Burleson. One is actually closer to us, but the other one is further away. And I went to the first one thinking that was the other one. It was weird, but they was like I said it was a seat. I called reservations for 9, well for 10, and then found out my dad wasn't coming, so I said 9. So everybody, it's 8 of us there. Mr. Sidney on his way, he got lost. I said, well, can you seat us, and then we'll go ahead
Start
and
looking at the menu.
yeah, look at the menu. 'Cause I'm like, we gonna order drinks. That's not. It's not like you gonna be waiting. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh
Hmm.
no, the whole party got to be here, and I was like, okay. So they proceeded to seat another group, even though we had a reservation. And I understand wanting to have everybody together, but I'm like, it's one person we waiting on. I would change that bitch. We got 8, and then when he show up, oh, we got one more. If you keep on, but the man was like, he literally just was staring at us. Scotty like he went to the bar area, was drinking a beer, just looking at us, and I'm like, okay. So I proceeded to look for another place, and in there I was like, hey, if there's only 8 of us, it's supposed to be 9. At the time, will you seat us? And it's like, oh yeah, 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 no problem, come on. 3 minutes down the road, we found another hibachi place, and it was a great
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Yeah, it
That's
was.
good.
Yeah.
Man, whatever.
That's
What about
good.
you, Maroon? Does that sound?
I am going to give my week a crazy 3. Okay, so and I said crazy because um we've had some good and we had some bad. Right. So the hibachi was a good, it was a highlight, whatever. It was cool. We all had fun, yada yada. I was stressing about that cake beforehand because I made a cookies and
Oh
cream
yeah,
cake, you know.
we made the cakes
Yeah, yeah. But
Okay.
it was it was
scratch.
it was good otherwise. Um, but here lately my mind has been racing so much. Like I have been struggling to stay asleep and stuff, whatever. So um I didn't get any work that I wanted to get done at the house done, but I've been like almost obsessively like trying to clean, whatever and stuff, whatever. So like even this morning I got up at 5 o'clock, or I've been off and on since 3 a.m. But I was like at 5 o'clock, I was like, might as well be productive. So I'm gonna say it's a chaotic three. Hopefully this will help me sleep tonight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna say a chaotic three and leave it at that. Hey y'all, this is Who All Coming, the Kinfolk Podcast. I'm a wound assassin, and we got Jay Monet. Hey.
Hey,
All right, so let's get right on into it, and let's start with the stars for the week. How many stars of the week, ma'am?
you go first.
Um, I'm gonna give my stars very briefly, and I don't want a discussion about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not gonna elaborate. It's gonna be a three, okay? It's gonna be a nice even three.
Blink 2 times if you can't talk right now. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna do mine. You know what? And I'm gonna I was 3 last week. I'm gonna give it a 4 this week only because I'm coming off of last week being on vacation.
Mm.
Yeah. And I feel like you know, normally be like, okay, well, you can do a staycation wrong. So we've been doing, staycation, or
Okay.
you can. We did not do it wrong. Like after doing it how we did this time, we've been doing it wrong all the other times. Now we're like, oh, when we're staying. It doesn't mean stay in the house. Is that what that means to the goose? No, no. We did a brief food tour, um, around the Metroplex. Went to a hockey game. We did the haunted house.
Okay.
We did a game night.
Yeah.
So we did it good. We did really good. Out of the food tour, the only place
And let's not, discount. Y'all did some extra honeydews, take some stuff off your house
oh
to
yeah,
do
we,
list.
we did some work. We did some work around the house. We
Nice
cleaned the house.
balance.
Yeah. Yeah, we cleaned. We did clean a lot. But yeah, no. So out of the food places we went to, when we went to Razoo, neither one of us have been to Razoo, so we did go to Razoo's for the first time. You can keep that. But
That wasn't what it was.
they
Okay.
had good
Okay.
fried pickles. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
That's about it. The drinks wasn't even good. But yeah.
Mm.
So that probably was like the worst experience. But I did like 54th Street, which is a good it was
I'm
great.
going there.
It was a great experience.
Okay.
Let me know what you want to get because they have happy hour in the middle of the day and they have it after 9. So you just gotta get one of those times. But girl, we got off of work at like 8:45. We was there by 9 o'clock. It was good. It was good. It was an experience. But went there and then I went to some Mexican restaurant, which I can't pronounce the name of the restaurant. So I may or may not type it in post. I don't know. But yeah, we went there. Um the Stars game was fun because I don't know anything about hockey. And I had went I don't.
I think that's the best. That's the
I
best.
don't know about hockey. I mean, I went with one of my coworkers and he don't know about hockey either. So he was like, okay, well, we're just going for the experience, babe. We're going for the experience. I said, hey,
I
I'm
got
for
the
the
blind leading
experience.
the blind.
I'm for
Okay.
the experience. So the funniest thing about that, well, that whole thing was funny. And then like on the ride home, because we Ubered, because we was like, okay, I'm not driving to a place, deal
Responsible.
with the traffic, none of this or whatever. And at first I was like, the drinks were highway robbery. Girl, why did I get one cut water for $18? I door dashed a 4 pack of cut water and it was $18, including the tip.
Look, see, I'm telling you, okay, so them stadium drinks and stuff, whatever, they know what they doing, and it's rude and disrespectful. Hey, y'all, welcome to Who All Coming the Kinfolk Podcast. We got Jay Monet and we got Maroon the Assassin. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
So, the first question of every night, how many stars for the week?
And you going first, or am I gonna go first this week? What we doing?
Mm. You trying to be a little spicy? No, let me go first, cause I ain't. You know what? Yeah, I ain't got a whole too much. I ain't gonna do too much on them. So let me go first.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do much. I ain't gonna do much.
So I think mine was a 3.5, probably pushing the 4 stratosphere. So we did a lot of family stuff. I know, right? We did a lot of family stuff this weekend. So it was tiresome. But we did the mainstay, pumpkin patch, down here in DFW. Um, and so that was really cool because we went with another couple. They got like really young kids and stuff. And the pictures at those things are just like chef's kiss. Um, then we got pumpkins from there. And then
Okay.
the next day we did pumpkin carving.
Mm.
You know, may or may not put the pic in there. I don't know. I don't want y'all to be seeing my awesome artistry. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then I did a redemption cake. Okay, so a couple of episodes back, we did the Oreo cake for the girl for their birthday, their combined birthday. I did the Oreo cake. This time, I did a bundt cake, kind of like a redemption tour, and it was, I can do a bundt cake, okay?
Okay.
And it came out good and everything. Yeah. Came out clean. Okay. Um,
Hmm.
and then there's something funny was that me and Jay Monet were playing Fortnite during a storm on
A
Friday.
tornado. Yeah. Cannot
So
confirm, but tornado. Hmm.
yeah, I mean, yeah, nobody can confirm. We think, we don't know. But yeah, so and I'm just gonna say it. I was on a hot streak. Like, I think she's got it up on her Twitch, so you can check it out. But
Oh,
I was on a hot streak, a little hot. I didn't get but like 2 or 3 kills the whole night, but that's still a hot
you
streak.
stayed alive longer than everybody else.
I stayed alive, goddamn.
And we didn't even talk about when we got yanked
When the
off and
actual
we
power
lost
went out.
power. Yeah. No, we didn't talk about that one.
Yeah.
We talking about the other two games when I was
I
like,
will.
uh, mm,
So picture it, Sicily, 1940. No. So we were driving in a car, right? I am not operating the vehicle, right? It's three of us, right? So one other person is running next to the car because we were trying to get out of the storm
in a Corvette. Yeah.
in a
Hmm.
Corvette. Yeah. So we only had a
It was
two-seater.
two-seater. It was three of us playing.
Right? But it was the first car we saw and we jumped in it, right? So Jay Monet is driving, right? So we are driving. And normally I don't really have to pay attention to where she's driving. I just look for other people to shoot at them if they are shooting at us, right? Now, mind you, keep this in the back of your consciousness while we're going through this, right? So again, she's driving, I'm in the
Hmm.
passenger seat, one
Hmm.
person running, right? So I'm looking around and stuff, whatever, and I start to see, we hitting bumps and rocks and stuff, whatever, and I'm like, okay, a couple of rocks here and there, okay, cool, the car doing the little, all right, cool, fine, whatever. But it wasn't until we hit smack dab center into a boulder, nobody attempted to even turn. She didn't say a word. Apparently, they lost power, but the game kept them in but it kept them in the game. And I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
bitch, are you driving or no? She was
Wasn't
not. She was not.
wasn't
Mm-mm.
was not
Mm-mm.
was
Yeah,
not
and then
driving that.
so I quickly got booted out of the game afterward. But I'm just like, whoa. So, but anyway, check that out on her Twitch. It's up there. But yeah, yeah, played
About
Fortnite during the
that,
storm.
I feel like when you're in the car with somebody and like they don't know where they're going or they take the wrong turn or whatever, and you used to be looking like, okay.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was trying to say. But you don't see that?
I can imagine you in the car, we in a little Fortnite car, and we like, okay, baby, where we
Right, because I
going?
could see if the other person was driving. If the other person was driving, I wouldn't have even thought anything of it. I would have just jumped out once we cleared the storm. But I was like, B, you're not gonna turn a little bit? Like, are you even really driving? Oh, okay,
I
okay,
was
all right then.
not. I was not. I
So
was
that
not.
was fun. So that's why I say, I probably about a 3.5, 4-ish, So
A lot of family stuff, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
For my week,
Mm-hmm.
um, No, that definitely was fun. It is not fun to be the adult in the situation when the power goes out, because then everybody's like, "Oh, wait, what do we do?" I'm like, "I hope y'all was charging y'all phones, you know."
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, the power it went out, but it came on like maybe if it's maybe like a minute, maybe a minute, because I had enough time to be like, "Okay, where the flashlights at?" You know, that's literally the I and the time for that. And then when
Mine
it
went
came back
out
on,
longer.
the internet wasn't up yet, so I couldn't even be like, "Oh, let me help you back on the game," you know. Because at that point, I was like, okay, so it ain't working, but y'all got internet on y'all phones. Just, use your phones. Of
I just
course.
sent mine to bed.
Well, no,
He's still
because
small enough. I just said, "Oh, well, it doesn't even matter. Go to bed. By the time you wake up, we should have
not
power. Go to
without
bed."
his sound machine and his soy box. So, hey.
Well, he had a Tony box, and luckily that bitch was plugged in, so it worked without being plugged in. So,
Oh,
it
okay.
was charged enough. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so he
we got
did get that
lucky.
off. Okay, yeah. Well, no, because I think right before the storm, because they've been saying it was gonna be a storm. They even like canceled band practice or band ended early
That's
because
right.
of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So everybody was at home. I was like, okay, great. Well, the issue was I think I had them. I was like, hey, when we got home at 8, go ahead and charge everything up. Just charge it, just in case. Because they were like, oh yeah,
Hmm.
it's gonna be really bad. I'm like, okay, great. That power went out. It went out, came back on. We all sitting on the couch because at that point I'm like, okay, well the sirens went off too though. The sirens went off by us. Did they go off by you?
No, I didn't. I don't remember. And I
It,
can't hear. So if
well, I mean,
because we had the headphones on, we were in the chat. So y'all know I can't
yeah.
hear, right?
No. Well, them sirens went off on us, so everybody's scared. So we sitting on the couch. I'm like, everybody grab a blanket. We're gonna hang on the couch or whatever. Y'all know in case of emergency, we go to this bathroom right here because we used to go to my bathroom at the old house. It was a big bathroom and whatever.
Hmm.
But I got windows in my bathroom now, so it's like, okay, well, go to the
Yeah,
small
her
little hall
windows,
bathroom.
they give me a chuckle every time.
I
Go
mean,
ahead and
I'm
tell him
gonna.
about the window. Tell him about the window.
They're big. My bathroom's in the front of the house, so they're big windows in the front of the house, and it's in the bathroom. And it just so happened, like where the ledge sits, like I can do like this and peep out while I'm putting on the toilet and look out the window. And I do that often. I don't know why. I ain't got nobody coming. I ain't no
What else you
packing
gonna
schedule,
do?
but I'm just peeping out the window, like just because I
While you on the
can.
toilet. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
just while I'm sitting. I mean, my not my biggest fear, but a fear of mine is I'm going to be on the toilet, like looking out the window, and somebody will be walking my door, looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And at that
right.
point, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear the door ring because I'm not going to the door.
I know why you can't. You
We're
cannot
not
make an
answering
appearance at
that
this point.
door, not at all, girl. Why when my package came today, the dog's barking, which the dog is gonna bark regardless. Why did
Hmm.
she deliver somebody? Mom, there's somebody at the door. They knocking on the door. Somebody said, "Uncle Juwan." Girl, this dude is every bit of 5'3" at the door with my
Cause
package, and
Uncle
I'm
Jordan
like,
took for her.
okay, but I
Mm.
get my package, but I'm like, hey, what if I didn't want nobody to know we was at home? Y'all have got to be quiet when that door rings. I don't care,
Right. That part. You don't know who looking for me. You don't know who I'm trying to hide from.
baby. You don't.
You
Yeah, no. I don't care. Well, I don't want solar panels right now. Stop knocking on my damn door. Shit.
know?
My roof is fine. It was just checked.
Right, for real. I know. I love to tell them, well, these houses were just built within the last 6 years. I know it's been 7 years going on 8, but still.
They don't care. They still
We
don't.
are under 10 years, so like leave me alone. Leave me alone.
My roof was checked 6 months ago.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you had the inspection done. Yeah.
hmm
So
Oh, but yeah. So yeah. So we did the game. Trying to think what else I did. We had a kids' night out at my store, so we had our costumes and stuff on. This was not my costume. I actually bought a costume. I actually already have a costume, but I got ears and stuff for the people that didn't bring costumes. Like, oh, let's all participate. It'll be
it's
fun.
always somebody.
It'll be fun. Let's all participate. Anyway, so these are from that. I have
Hmm.
not went into
Hmm.
no weird lifestyle. These are from that. I just thought they were cute.
It's not weird. Don't yuck
I
somebody's
mean,
yum,
I
okay, friend?
mean, I have not entered into an alternate lifestyle. Okay,
Would you tell
haven't
us
done
if you did, though?
that.
Would you tell us if you did?
Loud and proud. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, on that note,
I'm not done. Um. Anyway, let's go with what else I have on my notes for my week. I also carved pumpkins because I wasn't invited to the Anderson's pumpkin carving. So we carved our own pumpkins in the
oh
house.
yeah, and it was Megan's birthday, so
I wasn't invited to her birthday. Well, that's might want to put a pin in that one and we'll circle to that one maybe next year. When I
yeah.
finally get in therapy, well, I'm gonna unpack that.
Yeah. So, and on that note, this has been the Who All Coming podcast. I am Maroon the Assassin. We had Jay Monet. Good night.
Bye.